Sharks.
You know, people always ask what the worst part of working the deep oil fields is.
Oh, go on then. What is it?
They think it's the pressure, or the blowout risk, or the sharks. It's none of those. It's the dark.
Oh, Bob. Is it very dark?
Out there, hundreds of feet down, the water doesn't just block out the sun. It feels heavy, like it's actively trying to choke out your dive lights.
Oh, Bob, it must have been terrifying.
And who may you be, madam?
I am Bob's wife, Brenda.
You exist in this tiny, fragile bubble of artificial light, and everything beyond that radius is an absolute, crushing void. A few years back, we were doing a standard inspection on a jacket leg. The North Sea was tossing us around on the surface, but down at depth, it was that eerie, dead calm. Just the steady, rhythmic hiss-click. Hiss-click of my breathing in the helmet, and the crackle of topside comms in my ear.
Miss, look, I don't care if the Pope is about to do a backflip. My bum belongs on our sofa and my ears are officially full. We are going home now.
I was working a weld, completely focused, when I felt a distinct, heavy thud on my umbilical. Now, your umbilical is your life. It's your air, your comms. When something hits it, your stomach drops. I froze and called topside.
It's all right, love. Don't be frightened. Bob just has a very good way of telling his stories. He makes you feel like you're right under the wage with him. But look, he's right here safe and dry.
That's right. Just a bit of sea mist and memory. Now where was I? Yes. Topside, diver 1. Check tension on my umbilical. Felt a hard snag. A pause. Then the dive tech's voice crackled back. Diver 1, topside. Tension is clear on our end. You've got plenty of slack. No obstructions on the monitor. I shook it off, thinking a piece of debris or a massive drift net had brushed past. I went back to the weld.
Most people look at the ocean and just see water, but I look at it and think about you down there, hundreds of feet deep in a pressurized world, doing heavy, dangerous work where a single mistake could be fatal.
1, 2, 3. Standard diver hand signals. 3 tugs means, "Are you all right?" My blood turned to absolute ice. There was nobody else down there. The ROV was racked on deck for repairs. I was completely alone in the sector. I spun around, my helmet light cutting a desperate arc through the black water. Nothing. Just the massive, rusted steel structure of the rig leg fading into the gloom. Topside, I said, and I couldn't keep my voice from shaking. Confirm diver 2 is still on deck. Affirmative, diver 1. You are solo on bottom. What's going on? Before I could answer, the water went freezing cold. The sudden shock of the drop in temperature made me gasp. And right as I shivered, I felt a heavy weight settle onto my shoulder from behind. In a commercial hat, you can't just turn your head to look over your shoulder. You have to pivot your whole body. As I started to rotate, a hand, massive, pale, and slick, pressed flat against my faceplate. It didn't have gloves on. It was bare skin, wrinkled and grey from the water, pressed tight against the glass. I screamed, throwing myself backward against the rig structure. My dive lights flickered. Through the comms, topside was screaming, "Diver 1! Your heart rate is through the roof. What is your status?" I scrambled to get my bearings, shining my light right where the thing had been. There was no monster, no sea creature.
I'm terrified. You're losing your mind going down there, into the dark.
It was an old, decayed diving dress, an old copper hat rig from 50 years ago, rotting and torn, floating upright in the water. But as my light hit the faceplate of that helmet, I realized the copper was completely smashed inward, There was no way anyone or anything could be inside it.
It strikes absolute terror into my very soul, positively spine-chilling.
Yet, as it began to drift backward, sinking slowly into the dark abyss beneath the rig, the sleeve of the suit slowly lifted and gave me a final, gentle wave. Topside hauled me up in record time. They blamed it on nitrogen narcosis causing a hallucination. But when the tenders unbolted my helmet on deck, they stopped dead silent. Right there, on the thick acrylic of my faceplate, was a perfectly clear, greasy print of a bare human hand. To everyone still working out there, trust your team and remember what's waiting in the dark. Be careful next time you're out there. Thank you for watching.